Being busy is often seen like a good thing. But the question is not what you're doing that keeps you busy, but why you're doing it. Makes you wonder, huh? After a long while, my calendar for the day was pretty empty. Simply nothing to do. By the way, if you're new here, I'm Rishi. I make cinematic vlogs here on YouTube along with running my startup. And today, I'm on a journey to embrace nothing. No set destination, no plan, no objectives. Just enjoy the sweetness of doing nothing.
Full stop. Can't believe I live in your thoughts. I think about you all the time, morning, evening, and midnight. Such a wonderful delight.
You know, one thing I'm realizing as I move ahead in my career, people associate being busy with being productive and doing something good in life. And I've realized this when my past few months have been very hectic, and suddenly people around me think that, okay, a lot of productivity or something great skills and learnings are being happen and associate that with success. But to be honest, my past few months were the most hectic and least productive at all. And I do relate it to myself, because when I used to see people who I used to admire, look up to, see them being busy the whole day, I used to associate that with being greatness or successful. But to be honest, very rarely has a tired mind or a confused mind given me any creative thoughts or ideas or inspiration. Most of the times, the best ideas have come from a place of being free, being creative, and giving myself that breather. In Italy, they have the saying, dolce far niente. It actually translates to sweetness of doing nothing. It's actually become very easy to get overwhelmed. It feels like sometimes our generation, the life moves at 1,000 kilometers per hour. So a pit stop where we could take some rest, fuel up, change our tires maybe if you're not enjoying what you're doing, and maintain the grip to sanity, I feel it's much required. I've hardly had a day where I've just lived in the present and simply done nothing. And the truth is, the hustle culture we all have been chasing, and probably I'll get back to it after this day is over, when I have things to do and not nothing, isn't very sustainable. I've been doing this for almost 3 years without a single break. And I've realized it's become necessary to take time off to wander. Also, I won't lie, the sandwich I've made sucks, but simply doing nothing is just making it more enjoyable, because I have a pressure of simply doing literally nothing, thinking of no work pressure, thinking of no objectives to complete. Simply live in the present and do what comes naturally. By the way, a fun story. You know, recently there was a client who had called me, and he had a very tight deadline to do some stuff, which, to be honest, was almost impossible even if I dedicated my entire day to it. And that's what I communicated to him. But in response, I exactly got this line: it's fine, it doesn't have to be the most finished product, just AI it and I'll be good. And that's when I realized, man, this AI thing is getting out of hand. I mean, fair enough. What do you guys think? Does AI has a chance to actually get over the human flaws of not being able to be creative on demand? And is being creative on demand tough? But maybe AI has that edge over us. Maybe it helps us get that breather, or it helps us ease our productivity. But to be honest, one of my favorite movies is Rockstar, in which Ranbir Kapoor acted. And there was this line.
तो फिर मुझ में क्या कमी है? कमी क्या है? हाँ? पेन, दुख, दर्द, आंसू.
Art comes from a place of broken heart. I mean, how do we break the heart of AI? So I don't expect the truest form of art to ever come from AI. But maybe integrating that can ease your workflow and give you that little bit of breather that you require. And I've realized us filmmakers, be it photographers or any remote artist, we live in this pressure of creating the perfect one. Like every shot has to be a masterpiece and all that. Technically, all it does is keeps making us robotic. I have been a victim of this and still am, of finding every video will be the perfect one where it just strikes, the algorithm picks it up and it goes boom. But it kind of makes you more afraid of making mistakes, taking little bit risks here and there. But we need to realize every shot cannot be the one, because if it was, there would be no masterpiece if every shots were great. Trying to make a habit of, at every pit stop that I take in my life, I definitely ask myself this question, that it's not what I am doing that matters. It's the question of why I'm doing that. And if the why is justified, I feel I can get over that pit stop pretty quickly and move to the next junction.